consciously watch what you eat? Or do you wonder what kind of carbs you eat and how much of carbs you eat? If your answer is yes to one or more of these questions, stay with us till the end of the session because we've got a lot more in store for you. Welcome to the strength and conditioning session. With me is Purti, and of course I have my team here with me. I have Lavanya and Rajan, and welcome to this full body strength and conditioning session. All right. On that note, I will tell you a lot more about eating consciously and a lot more about carbs. Is it good? Is it bad? But more on that later. Let's get started with the warm up. Yes, onto our mats. And here we go. Movement number 1, we have Cobra to Mountain. So we're going to start in that high plank position with our body in one line, palms under the shoulder right here. Okay, so you're going to drop your hips, look up, go into that cobra, all right, and then lift that hip up and go up and into that mountain. We're going to repeat this for 30 seconds. All right, let's get into that high plank, and we start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Keep your elbows straight here, and when you lift your hip up here, you can bend your knee slightly, but heels on the floor. Let's go. Warm up those shoulders, hamstrings, spine, all of it. Couple of more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. That was our movement number 1. Next movement we're going to do world's greatest stretch. Back into that high plank. I want you to take your right leg outside your right hand. Now take the same forearm, drop it down to the floor and reach up. Down and reach up. Alright. If you find it difficult, you can drop the back knee down on the floor and continue. Okay. Let's go. We're going to do this for 30 seconds each side. Okay. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Elbow down and stretching upwards. Let's keep going. Try and keep the other elbow as straight as you can. Working on that thoracic spine, the hip flexors, and time. Let's switch to the other side and we start now. Focus on keeping the back knee as straight as you can, if you can, that is. If not, you can drop it on the floor and continue the movement. 10 seconds more. Let's get our body all warmed up, all prepped for the main workout. 3, 2, and 1. Movement number 3, we're going to work on the spine, warm up the spine, alright, with some cat camel. So here we go into a quadruped, palms under the shoulder, knees under the hips. From here, arch your back and look up, and then round your back and tuck and go into that camel. So you go cat and camel. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Keep your elbows straight all throughout. Alright, and here focus on continuously working the spine right from the neck down to the lower back. So start with the neck, slowly arch, and then slowly tuck it in. Couple of more seconds. Let's keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Next one, we're gonna warm up our body a little more. Okay, get that heart rate up. We're gonna do some half jacks, okay, or jumping jacks. So from here, you're gonna go right here. Okay, so we're gonna go out and in. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hands here. So we will not take it all the way down. We'll keep it near the shoulders. So we're gonna warm up the shoulders, but at the same time get the heart rate up and get ready for our workout. Keep moving. And 3, 2, 1, we're done. So that was round 1. We're going to do the entire thing one more time. So starting with the first movement, Cobra to Mountain. Let's get in on that high plank and we start now. Let's go. Hip down, look up into that Cobra. Hip up and back into the mountain. There we go. So each time you go into the mountain, tuck your chest towards your knee, pull it back as much as you can. Couple of more reps, give me probably one more rep. And 3, 2, and 1. Stay in that high plank. Let's do the world's greatest stretch. We start now. Right leg outside your right hand, right forearm touching the floor and reaching upwards. I'm sure you've done the world's greatest stretch a couple of times by now. You know how it's performed. But each time you perform it, focus on, getting that elbow down, stretching it upwards. And switch. We do it the other side. So, like I was saying, it may be the same movement, but focus on the range of motion. Maybe once you can just get your elbow down. The next time, maybe the entire forearm. So, focus on full range of motion each time you perform the movement. Last 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's drop our knees down, get into that quadruped for cat camel, and we start now. Keep your elbows locked, which means don't bend your elbows. There we go. So when you do the camel, you want to draw your belly button in as much as you can and fully arch your spine region. That's what you want to focus on while performing this movement. Almost there, and we're done. Last movement, let's get up on our feet, on our mat, and do those jumping jacks. Sorry, half jacks. We ready? And we start now. Let's go. Make sure your landing is soft. Again, if you're having difficulty in jumping, you can choose to step side to side as well. That works too, but keep it quick. Almost there. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, and done. That was our warm-up. Feel free to sip some water and wipe off that sweat, if any. Alright, we're going to jump right into the main workout in some time. But getting back to the topic that we're talking about, right? So when it often comes to fitness and weight loss, people tend to villainize carbs and cut down on carbs either by a lot or fully altogether, right? But that is not the right thing to do. Rather, carbs can help you improve your performance, and you can actually, if you're choosing the right kind of carbs and eating at the right times, right? It's actually good to eat carbs, and carbs can in fact help you in your fitness journey. But more on that later. Let's jump right into the main workout, and we are going to do Tabata today. What is Tabata? Okay, so it's a 4-minute round. Every round is a 4 minutes where we're going to perform the movement for 20 seconds and rest for 10 seconds before doing it again. And we're going to do this 20 second, 10 second for a total of 8 times to complete one Tabata round. Okay, and we've got 4 different exercises. Very simple, easy to do exercises, but We want you to give your 100% with us throughout. Yes? Okay. So on that note, first movement, hand release push-up. So into that high plank position again, right? So get here. Now from there, drop your body down to the floor all together. Lift your hand up, bring your hand back down, and then body up. That's it, okay? Easy versions of push-up, in fact, but focus on moving the entire body all at once, okay? We don't want to do this. Okay, we're going to try and not do that. Okay, so 20 second on, 10 second off, 8 times, all right? Let's go. We good? Let's get started. Okay, into that high plank, we start in 3, 2, and 1. Focus on getting about 8 reps in each of these 20 seconds. Now scale down for this. As you can see Rajan doing, you can drop your knees down on the floor and then do the hand release push-ups. And time. Hold it there. 10 seconds of rest. Okay, and then we're going to start again. Round number 2 of the Tabata in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 8 reps every single round. Consistency, all right? Count your reps. Make sure we stay at it. Come on, this is movement number 1. And time. Hold it there. You can rest right there because 10 seconds is all you got. All right, let's go. Round 3 and we start now. Right now, 10 seconds might still be good, but it's going to pass by really quick as we go with the rounds. 1. 3, 2, and 1. So we're done with 3 rounds. We've got 5 more to go. And that would complete our 1 Tabata. Starting with round 4. Now, let's go. Let's go. Down and up. Body in that high plank all throughout. Okay, let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Halfway through, we've got 4 more to go. All right, let's get back into that high plank. We start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Round 5. Come on, you got this. We're just getting started. You can always drop your knee down and continue doing it if you're finding it difficult. And stop. Catch our breath. Get ready. We start round number 6 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Like I said, 10 seconds are going to pass by very quickly. So make sure you start on time and stop on time as well. Let's go. Almost there. Come on. And time. Whew, 2 more to go. That's about it. And that would be the end of our Tabata number 1. All right, let's go. Round 7 and start now. There we go. Focus on lifting the entire body up at once. Working the chest, working the tricep with the movement and the core, of course. And we're done. 1 more round to go before we move on to movement number 2. Ready? Round 8 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost there. Let's go. Get still. I want you to keep going with those 8 reps that we were talking about. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. That was the end of the first Tabata. Okay, so that was some upper body movement we did there. Next one, we're going to do some lower body now. Okay, so feet, I want you to keep it comfortably apart. Okay, we're going to do 45-degree lunges. So I want you to step out slightly diagonally here. Okay, not in front, but slightly diagonal. Do a lunge and get back. And we're gonna alternate sides. Alright. Now, while performing the lunge, make sure your knees are not crossing too much in front here. You go straight down, alright? And if you're finding it difficult, we go half range, not all the way down, half range only. Alright? So again, you know the drill. 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna alternate sides. We ready? Yes, let's do this. We start round number 2, Tabata 2 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure you finish both sides while you're at it, or you start with the other side the next round. 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds of rest. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. The other side. So either you can use your other hand for momentum, or you can just hold it there and keep going. But either ways, you've got 20 seconds, so focus on about 6 reps each side, 5 to 6 reps each side. And time. That's 2 done. 6 more to go. Ready? Round number 3 of the Tabata in 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Make sure your body is not twisting around. You will face forward or mostly forward all throughout. So don't twist completely here. Keep one leg forward or just diagonal. And time. Let's get that 10 seconds of rest in, because we start round number 4 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's keep going. Remember, make sure you do equal number of reps on both sides. And time. So that is halfway through, which means we're done with 4 rounds and got 4 more to go. Ready for round 5? Let's start now. Come on. Whew. Let's go. 10 seconds more. 3, 2, 1, and hold it there, hold it there. We've got 3 more rounds, all right? Let's go. We are going to begin the next round now. Come on, let's get started. This is round 6 of 8. We've got 2 more after this, which means 1 more minute of this exercise. Three, 2, 1, and that's time. Okay, now lunges are going to be fairly easy, okay, but you also have another exercise coming. More on that later. Let's go. We start now. Round number 7. We've got 1 more lower body workout right after this, okay, but we're not going to give up. We're going to keep going no matter how tough it gets. And time. Whew, last round. Round number 8. All right. 3, 2, 1. We start now. So the whole combination is going to seem fairly easy, but it's all about consistency. 1, and you pushing beyond and making sure it's not about gasping for breath, but rather the right kind of burn in the muscles. And time. And that's it. Just like that, we're done with 2 Tabatas. Alright, so first we did our push-ups for upper body. Now the lunges for lower body. Now we're going to do some squats for lower body, but not just any squats. We're going to do some pulse squats. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing out. Okay, now to get into a squat first, I want you to push your hips back, go down here. Okay, now you're going to pulse here. You're going to go up and down And that's it. Okay, so scale down for this, just stay a little higher, and that's about it. Okay, no specific scale down. Instead of going all the way down, you can do it a little higher there. Okay, Tabata again, 8 rounds. We start with the first round of 20 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get into that squat and let's get pulsing there. Make sure your heels are down throughout. Make sure you're not leaning forward too much as well. And time. Now we want continuous movement there, right? So we don't want you to go into that squat and stay there. We want you to keep going. Ready? Let's get down and go. So stay there and we want you to keep going up and down there. Keep pulsing. There you go. And time. That's 2 done. 6 more to go. Ready for round 3? And we start now. Get into that squat. Let's go. If you feel comfortable, you can get a little more lower and continue the movement there as well. And time. Relax. Get your 10 seconds of rest in. We've got 5 more rounds now. Okay, so round 4. Let's get into that squat and start now. Ten seconds more, and then we're gonna be halfway through. And up we go. How are we feeling? We're starting to feel the burn in the quads now. After the lunges, these pulse squats. Ready? Round 5. Let's go now. Like I said, the lunges were perhaps easy, but now with the pulse squat as an addition, the quads is going to start burning now. And time. Let's shake off the legs if needed and get ready for yet another round in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's keep that movement going there. Let's not sit comfortably into a squat hole. Let's make sure we are continuously moving in that position. And we're done. 6 done. 2 more to go. Last 2. Let's go. Get into that squat in 3, 2, 1. Come on. Round 7, team. Heels down. If you're feeling a little tired at this point, it's okay. Hold it in that squat. But let's not get up, okay? Let's stay in that squat position. 3, 2, 1. And done. The 10 seconds are getting shorter and shorter now, right? Like it's like the rest is reducing. Okay, let's go. Last round and start. Come on, last round of this Tabata. We're almost there. 10 seconds more. In 3, 2, 1, and done. That brings us to an end of Tabata number 3. That was your pulse squats. Okay, now last movement that we've got in the main workout is Pike Push Up. So we work the chest with the hand release push up, chest and tricep. Now we're going to work the shoulders and triceps. Okay, so I'm just going to face forward this way. I want you to, again, you know the high plank by now, you know the drill. Now from here, you remember the mountain position that we did? So we go into that mountain. Okay, now you want to bring your head a little forward and down. Okay, here with your elbows going back. And then you come back forward and down with the elbows going back and back. So you don't want your elbows going out here. You tuck them in, okay? And head goes forward and down, not just directly down. All right, let's go. So this is going to be our last Tabata for today, and then we've got more, of course. But let's get going. Let's get into that pike position, very similar to your mountain position. We start round 1 of this Tabata in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. So you want to form a triangle when you go down with your palms and your head here. Three, 2, and 1. If you are finding this difficult now, same position. Here, drop the knees down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Drop the knees down, and then you're going to do the same pike push up. Front and down, but with the knees down, alright? Three, 2, 1, and done. We can drop the knees down and do it as well. Just try with the pike position, if not, knees down. Okay, let's go. Round 3, and we start now. You can see Lavanya full range of motion. She goes all the way down where the head, the crown of the head touches the floor, and then back with the elbows fully extended and the knees fully extended. And time. Moving on, round number 4. Let's go. We start now. So again, like I mentioned, you don't want your elbows flaring out. Okay, so if you're finding it difficult, you can kind of change the stance. You can keep your hands a little more wider. And time, that's halfway through. We've got 4 more rounds, which are very mini rounds rather, which is only 2 more minutes of your pike push-ups. Ready? And start round 5 now. Come on, let's keep going. We got this. 10 seconds more. We're almost there, and time. Stay right there, because we're gonna start the next round in 3, 2, 1, and go. So, like I was mentioning earlier, so the first kind of push-ups that we did, the first variation, working the chest. Now, because of the change in your body position, this works more on your shoulders. And thigh. 1 more minute, 2 more rounds, which makes it 6 rounds done. Round 7, we begin now. Let's get back. Let's get those reps in. We're almost there. Last 5. And done. Last 20 seconds, team. So get your 10 seconds rest in, and then let's finish up those reps. Okay, we start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, 10 seconds more. Let's keep going. Let's get those reps in. Last 3, 2, 1, and we're done. That was our main workout, which we successfully completed, right? So much energy. How do you get so much energy to do your workouts? What do you eat before your workout? A banana. Okay, what do you eat before your workout? Nuts, right? So, nuts and fruit juice. Okay, great. Okay, so like I was saying, right, carbs are not your enemy, right? In fact, the energy for your workout comes from your carbs. Like, I like to eat some bread. I like to eat, some banana, some fruits, or, sometimes some oats as well. So if you time your meals correctly, in fact, carbs gives you the energy. Your primary source of energy for your body is from carbs. That is one. Okay. Now, if you're still very, hesitant to have carbs, two things you can do. One is eat it as a pre-workout meal so that you get the energy. Like all of us just told you, we all eat carbs before a workout as well. That gives you energy. Or once your workout is done, your glycogen supply in the body is depleted, right? So you can also have carbs after your workout to replenish those sources, right? So carbs are not your enemy if termed right. And also there's one more reason why I say carbs are not your enemy, but we'll get to that in just a bit, because it's time for workout number 2, second part of the workout. Okay, so we have 3 movements here. We're going to do 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Okay, so first one, we're going to do some quick feet to sprawl. So this is going to be on my count. So quick feet, you're going to keep your feet, let's say, shoulder width apart. So you're just going to go tap really quick. When I say go, or when I give you a cue, you're going to drop your hands down, jump out into the high plank, jump back in, and stand up. All right, scale down, you can do a step version of this sprawl. That's going to be movement number 1. Okay, let's go. Starting, I'll tell you movement 2 and 3 in just a bit once we start. All right, starting quick feet with sprawls in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's go. Quick feet. Tap your feet really quickly and go into that sprawl and back, and continue with the quick feet now. Go. Give me one more now. Let's keep tapping our feet. Let's keep going. And one more. And time. That was 30 seconds, done just like that. Next one, we're going to do a reverse plank with knee raises. Okay, so you're going to get in on your back, not a plank but a reverse plank, hands behind here. Okay, you're going to get in here, body aligned in one line, even here. Then you're going to lift the knees up and keep marching. Okay, that's going to be your reverse plank with knee raises. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Focus on keeping your glutes squeezed, hip extended. That's when you're working your core again from another angle here, not just a normal plank. Yep, there we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Last movement, we're going to get into that high plank again, and we're going to do some pause mountain climbers. Okay, so you're going to go here. That's it, but just with a pause here. Okay, and you're going to hold it there. Draw your knee to your chest and hold it there for a second before you continue. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So to hold it there requires some core strength, and that's what we're working on here. So we're not working on the cardio aspect of it and going really fast with the reps. Rather, we're going to keep it slow and controlled and work the core, also the obliques, mainly the abs and the obliques. Three, 2, 1, and that's round 1. Okay, so we're gonna do, let's get started all over from the beginning. Quick feet to sprawls. Let's get ready. Feet shoulder width apart. Now when you're dropping your hands down, make sure you don't go on your fingers, rather your full palm. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Quick feet and go. Sprawl. Keep tapping. Let's tap faster. Sprawl. You can move your hand side to side, front and back, but give me a sprawl now. Last 3, 2, give me one more sprawl before that, and done. Okay. Relax, catch your breath. We're going to move on to reverse plank with knee raises in about 5, 4. Let's get set up. 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's focus on, extending the hips fully here while you're in that reverse plank. Okay, if you're finding it difficult, it's okay to keep the hip a little bent. But here also you want to focus on keeping the palm under the shoulder, just like in a high plank. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. What's our next movement? Paused mountain climbers. Not just any mountain climbers, paused mountain climbers. Okay? So back into the high plank. Maybe you might feel a little pressure with the reverse plank followed by the high plank. Just rotate your wrist and we're good to go. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now we want to keep the movement dynamic here, okay? So we don't want to go very slow. We want to switch, 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 switch. We want to keep the movement dynamic, but still do the pause. 10 seconds more. Let's keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving on, we're done with 2 rounds of this. Let's move on to round 3 of this, okay? Get ready, starting with the quick feet in 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's quick feet, like I said, right? So we're gonna keep it really quick and go. Sprawl. Give me one more now. Let's do back to back there. Let's keep going with the quick feet and go. One more. And that's time. That's easy. You're getting used to it now, right? Let's go. Reverse plank to knee raises. Just get set up, get ready. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Keep your core engaged. Draw your knee towards your chest while you're here. Come on, let's go. 15 seconds more. We're at the end of the session. Let's keep a smile going throughout rather, but even now, because this is where it gets difficult, and time. Like I was mentioning, now when you're doing these, you don't want to do very slowly like this. You want to keep it dynamic, but let's keep moving, all right? Let's go into that high plank. We start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes, let's keep it. Let's keep that momentum going. We're almost there. Come on. 15 seconds more. Almost there. Last 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Okay, so we're gonna go for a last round of this, all right? And we're gonna give it our all, finish it up. Like, we're gonna keep our quick feet really quick. We're gonna keep our mountain climbers really dynamic and do the knee raises with our core engaged, okay? Let's go. Quick feet in 3, 2, 1, and start. Go. Remember, we still do the sprawls, not just the quick feet. Sprawl. Keep tapping, and sprawl. Sprawl again. Keep tapping. Go. Let's go 5 seconds more. And sprawl now. And that's time. Ooh, that's a lot of sprawls now this time. Okay, you got 15 seconds. Get ready, get set up for your reverse plank. You're gonna do the knee raises. This one, keep it slow, keep it core engaged. Ready? And we start now. There you go. Holding it there can be difficult in most times. That's when I said, you can keep your hips bent a little if you're finding it very difficult, but focus on the hip extension as much as you can. Squeeze your glutes, engage the core, the overall core, not just the abs. And time. Last movement, mountain climbers, paused mountain climbers. Okay, rotate your wrist, get ready. Last 30 seconds of your workout, team. Come on, we start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, pause it, engage that core. We got this. Last 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. That is the end of our workout. We did it. Great job. Sip some water. Get ready. We're going to start stretching in just a bit. Catch your breath back. All right. You all did a great job. All right. Super energy. But remember, on that note, we've been talking about carbs. And if you're going to cut down on carbs completely, you are depriving your body of its main source of energy. Carbs are not your enemy. Carbs are not to be villainized, right? In fact, they're good for your body. Again, we talk about good carbs and bad carbs, but it just boils down to simple carbs and complex carbs. One which gets digested very easily, and the other one which takes time, which is slightly better for your body. But then again, it is very subjective and very depends on one individual to another. And you can always consult a professional for help to understand more of this, or you can also message me on Instagram if you would like to know more. But time out your meals, include the right kind of carbs that is for you, but don't cut down on carbs all in all, right? Also, another very important part of working out, don't forget stretching. So let's get stretching, all right? So we get down on the floor. First one, we're going to do a seated forward fold. We're going to sit up straight, legs in front. So we're going to go forward and grab hold of your toes or the ankle. Ready? And hold. 40 seconds. Let's hold it there. If you're not able to do it, you can keep your knees slightly bent and then move forward. If not, you can just hold it here, however you feel comfortable. Let's hold it for 10 more seconds. And time. Next one, we do a pigeon pose. Get your one shin forward, rest it on the floor, right? Push your hip down to the floor, get both your hands in front and hold, all right? Let's hold the stretch for 40 seconds on each side. We did a lot of quad work with the lunges, with the pulse squats, and also a little more of hip flexor work. So to stretch out all of this pose is perfect. Let's hold it for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to the other side. Hold it there. Now you might find some stretches very easy, but some not so easy. So to convert the ones that are not so easy to easy, all you gotta do is keep performing them and push yourself just a little more every time that you do them. Ten seconds more. Relax, get your breath back. 3, 2, and 1. Next one, we're gonna do a downward dog pose. So back into that high plank that we've been talking about, into that pike position, mountain position, heel to the floor, knees extended, chest drawn towards the knees, and hold it there. I'm gonna hold it there for another 20 seconds. Focus on keeping your elbows straight, your knees as straight as you can, but draw your chest towards your knees. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, I want you to get into that high plank, drop your chest on the floor, hands right in front of the shoulders, toes drop down. From here, lift your upper body up, extend as much as you can. If you can lock up your elbows, well and good. If not, hold it there. Keep the hips on the floor, don't lift the hips off the floor. Twenty seconds more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand up from there and do a shoulder stretch. Just hold it. Yep. We're gonna hold it 20 seconds each side. Stretching out the deltoids after all of those push-ups. And switch to the other side. Almost there. Let's hold it there for a couple of more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. That was a job well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. With that, we come to an end of this strength and conditioning session. I hope your muscles are all fired up. I'm sure your muscles are all fired up, right? Great. On that note, also remember not to, cut down on carbs fully. All right. It is always good. In fact, it is good for you. All right. So this is me, Spurti, with Lavanya and Rajan, signing off. See you in the next session.